Hello, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 4 in my 2024 Crafty Advent live stream series. I did try to throw some of your comments up on screen, who's already over in the chat box chatting. If you are here live, make sure that you're subscribed so that you can join us in the chat over there. That does help me a little with moderation if I have subscribers only turned on. Subscribing is free, quick, and easy. Just click on the button right below this video. If you are here on replay, welcome. So glad you're here as well. Let us know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. And as I'm asking questions of my live viewers today, go ahead and answer those down there as well, because I always love to see what you have to say later. I had tons and tons of comments starred already before we even got started. First of all, welcome. A special welcome to my channel members who are here. Their names are highlighted and they have that little icon next to them. But let's see, some that I noticed. Cindy says she will be watching the Blindfold challenge on replay and that she hopes she's able to watch this live, but her hubby's having car trouble. Oh, Cindy, I hope that he's okay and that if you have to go get him, it's quick. And speaking of Cindy, you're going to want to stick around because I have something special that she has shared with us here that I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. Another person who might have to leave today or might be a little bit distracted is my crafty godmother, Sandra Johnson. She has an electrician at her house, so hopefully the electrician will be quick. And speaking of, Cindy mentioned it in her comment, speaking of the Blindfold challenge, I would love to know, did you watch the Blindfold challenge hop here on YouTube yesterday? It was in honor of, I think, International Disability Awareness Day. If you did, leave a comment over there in the live chat. Make sure to put the hashtag blindfold and tell me your favorite stop or two on the hop. Now, if you haven't watched it, I do have it linked down in the related videos links in the description box. And I went to a majority of them. I was kind of making dinner, so I was in and out for a while, but it was a great time. And one of the crafters along the way, she actually became legally blind. I think it was 16 or 18 years ago. So hearing and watching her process to create, and we also got to ask questions, and it was just a really fun and inspiring chat. It was organized by Not Afraid of Color, which I don't see her yet in the chat today, but definitely you will want to check that out. Let's see, I have a whole list of stuff here I want to go over. Beachcomber, or Elisa, says that she ordered a Crafty Owl mug yesterday. I did see that I got an order placed for that mug. Today I am wearing my Let's Get Crafty t-shirt, and I do have this style linked at the top of the description box below. During this Advent season, I have a special code for you. I'm pretty sure it's Advent 2024. It is down there in the description box. So if you place an order during the Advent and use that code, send me an email with the day you place your order and what you bought. And then you know how yesterday I was kind of collecting names for something special? Your name will go into that as well. So if you order during the 1st through the 24th, reach out with that information. And Elisa, you don't need to reach out with it because I already have you down. Oh, here, I forgot. Deborah said she didn't get to see all of the Blindfold hop live, but she did enjoy Irene Smith's. Hers was one that I had to go cook dinner during, so I have to go back and watch hers. All righty, let's see. I have a few more here to share. There were lots of good ones over there. Stephanie says that she found the Spellbinders blog post on the Advent calendar. She had looked on day 1, but it wasn't there yet. So yes, she must have been who asked yesterday if there was some inspiration, and I forgot to go find it and link it. But yes, if you go to the Spellbinders blog and you want inspiration from other creators, you can check out their blog post. And sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. I just saw somebody did their question in front of their message. So I just wanted to start that. But yes, check that out. And speaking of inspiration, you guys, I said that Cindy had something she wanted to share with us. And look what Cindy of Cindy Makes Cards on Instagram shared. So I am part of a Facebook message group that Lynn from LV Handcrafted has put together. And, you know, people just share like, you know, like what they're doing crafty wise or other things. And last night, Cindy shared this list, and it is everybody she could find who does daily YouTube videos. And then there's one non-daily YouTube, and there's a Facebook group live. So you might want to screenshot this, or later today, I will share it over in my Facebook group. So you're going to be able to go out and get so much more inspiration. Thank you again, Cindy. If you're still here, if you haven't went to get your husband yet, thank you so much for letting me share that. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to go down my list here. I got one more, I think. Oh, yes, here. Barbara has reminded everyone to get their stamp of approval in. So give the video your thumbs up, share it with a crafty friend. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and see if I can move my subscriber counter today. Ooh, I can, you guys. So I like to have this up behind me just to see where I'm at on YouTube. Some days I'll share it, but you know, last year I started sharing it every day, then my number started going down. So if I go up in a day, then we will share this. So I gained 18 subscribers, guys. So thank you so much for joining me and subscribing. And then finally, and I want to remind you about this. So scrolling across the bottom is a little message. When I get into crafting, if you have a comment or a question specifically that I need to see or answer, please type question or Crafty Owl all in caps in front of your message. That way, when I look over, that's easiest for me to see. Now, I will tell you that chat is flying. So if I don't answer your question and you've asked it a little while ago, re-ask it, all right? But I will go ahead. I'll have that scrolling across the bottom for friends who come in late. And speaking of using question, Karen did use question in front of hers. And Karen says, when someone purchases merch from you, do you know who it is that makes a purchase? Great question, Karen. No, I have no access to like payment or name information. What I can see is the date it was purchased and what they bought. So that's why when you send that email, that's the information I need to know, the date you purchased and what items you bought, because that I can confirm. Oh, I just saw Helga's comment, and Helga, I'm going to star that because I'm not quite ready to answer it. What I want to know next is, let's see. Okay. Many of you have eagle eyes, right? Like the other day when I was heat embossing this tag, one of you noticed that the tail had not gotten melted. So since many of you have eagle eyes, I want to know, have you seen anything new in my room today? Like, has anything caught your attention? I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to give you a little bit to think about that and look around. Let me know over in the chat. Oh my goodness. Where was it? Okay. First one for me. Now yours might look a little different in case you answered at the same time. I think Elisa, were you the one who saw my unembossed tiger tail? Like, I think it might have been you. Yes. Today, you guys, I have a gumball machine. And remember how yesterday I was taking names? Those, oh, my bottom just fell off. Those names that I took down yesterday, I have put them in a little piece of paper and rolled it up inside these little gumball capsules. And a couple times throughout this live series, we're gonna pick a winner for some little prizes. So there are ways, you know, like every once in a while we'll just do bonus bonus name polls, you know, like maybe if we hit a certain number of likes or shares. You know what? I wanted to see, can I tell how many people have shared the video? No, I can't. Darn it. I was hoping I could see because that would have been something fun too. So, you know, maybe for every 75 or 50 likes we get, we'll pull a name. Also, if you are inspired during one of the Advent videos to start membership or upgrade, your name will go in here. And if you happen to start or upgrade during a replay, reach out to me with the date or the day of the video that you did that and your username on YouTube. All right. And then I'll put your name in here. But we'll have some. Oh, you guys way got the bubblegum machine before that. So we'll have some ways throughout the live series, just if you're here, or maybe I'll do some stuff for replay people just to get in here for things that don't cost you, like merchandise and stuff. All right. Let me see here. A lot of you did spy the gumball machine. Elisa just happened to be the quickest. And by the way, that was one of my my bonus names today. So she'll get another slip in there. And let's see. I saw some other questions. And then we are eventually going to get started, I promise. I knew I was going to have like a lot of talking to do today. Okay, for some reason. Oh, there it is. Susan, where did you get the gumball capsules? Those are cute. I think I found them on Etsy. I have had them for a while. I've been trying to figure out for a while what I was going to do with this gumball machine. The machine itself I got on Amazon, and until yesterday it had like a really ugly double bubble logo on there. And guys, this was fun. Remember this tray from Tailored Expressions? I put some rubbing alcohol in here and I let this just set like that. And then I could scrub it off because it has those scrubbers in the bottom too. So I was able to remove that logo, and maybe I'll do something crafty on there instead, but it was not pretty. So I did get a use out of this. All right, lots of talking. Oh, Norma Tucker upgraded. Thank you so much, Norma.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. I think I'm going to see if I can save those for later to write your name down. Let me see. Yes, it does. So yesterday I tried to write them all down while we were live, but I think it'll be much easier if I have a list later that I can do. So thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Jeannie, I did just go over the different ways to get it, but it's just bonus things throughout. If you came in a little late, maybe rewind a little bit and then speed it up to 2 times to catch up. And we have another friend. She has upgraded as well. Thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, guys. Ooh, Carol says a rainbow would look great on your gumball machine. That is very true, Carol. I was also thinking, you know, the apron I wear sometimes, it says, let's get crafty with the paint splatters. I was also going to see if maybe I had some vinyl that I could cut with my Cricut that would do that same thing. All right, guys. Why don't we get started? That was a lot of talking. Let me know what you're hydrating with today. And while you're doing that, oh, I forgot to put this camera back on. While you're doing that, I'm going to stop our poll to see which has been your favorite Advent calendar so far. And with a little over half, it is Spellbinders. Awesome, awesome. Hey, if this is your first day catching us live, put first over there in the chat. Let us know. See, lots of coffee, some apple cider, water. I'm hydrating with water again today too. about once a week, my daughter, before she goes to school, will go get a biscuit at McDonald's, and I usually have her drop one off for me on her way to school with a large Diet Coke. It's usually Wednesday, but not this week. And funny, not funny story, she had some messages this morning that the power was out at school, but they, hadn't canceled it yet. So she drives to school, gets parked, checks her email, and they had just canceled classes. And it's like a 25-minute commute each way. So I guess now she has more time to get some stuff done at home. But here in front of me are the tags that I have created so far during this series. We have day 1, day 2, and day 3. All of them have been claimed already. And make sure that if you are here live that you stay with us, because I will be giving away today's tag as well. And those tags can go anywhere in the world. And if you're new to this series, sorry for the roller coaster ride there. If you're new to this series, you're going to want to make sure to check out the kickoff video, which I have linked down below. It's going to give you all the information on like the daily giveaways, the big giveaways, and kind of how this works. Now, the bubblegum thing, that's new since then, so that will not be explained over there. But as some of you already spotted, again, eagle eyes, guess what arrived in my P.O. box yesterday morning at 9:45? It was the Gummiapan calendar from Helga, aka Crea Bea, over in the chat. Not only have I gotten the Advent calendar, which is what I'm guessing this is, I haven't opened it yet, but she sent me this beautiful Winnie the Pooh Christmas card. Look at that, how that's so fun. Oops. Thank you so much, Helga. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll just open this up. It's a little unboxing. It says, thank you for purchasing the 2024 Gummiapan Christmas calendar. With this box of limited edition dies, we hope you will be inspired throughout all of December. Happy scrapping and Merry Christmas. Best regards, Team Gummiapan. That's cute. Look at that. It looks like a postcard. So fun. And yes, some of you, I know that I think Helga spotted the box behind me. Stephanie noticed the new thumbnail had the Gummiapan logo. Yes, I did go through and change those. All right, so inside of here, and this is from Europe. And that's, Helga ordered it and told me about it in plenty of time, but I think we all know the postal situation lately. So it was just a couple days late. So we'll start opening these now, starting today. And I have watched people use the first 2. I haven't got to check out yesterday's yet. If we have time later, I will open these, but I think we should try to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out number 4, which this is nice. Each of them comes with I don't know if it's just a piece of paper inside or an envelope, but also a resealable plastic bag. Amy asks, where is Gummiapan located? And I am probably butchering that pronunciation. I thought it was Dutch, but then I looked last night, and Helga can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it might be Swedish. So not only did they bring us an Advent calendar, but they have brought us IKEA too, I believe. Oops. Where's this one? Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't the one I wanted to. Here it is. Kristen said, I kept thinking it was candy because it said gummy. Silly me. Oh, I love some gummy candies. That would have been a good Advent calendar too. All right. So we got this one. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's open this one. All right. I believe that theirs are, wait, it actually said that they're dies. Yeah, that's what I've seen so far. Oh, we have kind of a little stuffed reindeer. Let's see if it has. And then I was wondering if it was missing arms, and it was. So there are the dies for the arms as well. There we go. And I think, no, maybe they haven't been. I was trying to think if they've all been holiday related so far, but I know one was just like a tree in a circle. So, oh, here, I'll go ahead. We'll leave these out over here. Okay. And let's go ahead and pull in the Spellbinders so I can take this out of the way soon. So today is day 4. It is this little one right here. Put your guesses of what you think it could be over in the chat. Let me know what you think. All right, here we go, guys. Day number 4. It is a set of banner dies. So I'll try to hold this up. It is a fishtail banner that cuts out that white shape. And then there are 3 different sentiments that you can cut into it. Hello, friend. Happy birthday. And thanks so much. So during the hot air balloon, it had something similar to this, but it was like together the banner and the sentiment, and it said hello. So this is kind of like that. And let me find my TE ones. My pink and Maine. All right, pink and Maine. I don't even know how to describe this. It's very lumpy, but I don't think it necessarily feels like a stamp set. Put your guesses over there. It almost feels like, yeah, I would definitely agree with embellishments. I would say puff balls if they weren't so hard, but they're kind of firm. Oh, they're cute little bows. How fun. This is, you know what? I'm not always the biggest fan of tying ribbon. So this is great that they've already tied those into bows for you. I like that. And tailored expressions. So it is thick and firm. It pretty much fills this bag from here down. Let me know your guesses over in the chat. I have a good idea of what I think it might be, you know, because like all their stuff kind of goes together. I think Kristen and I have the same idea. I am going to bet this is watercolor paper. And, you know, sometimes they print images on watercolor paper. So maybe, I don't know if it's going to be plain or if it'll have an image. Okay, okay, let's turn it over. They do have images. Okay, so those are the same. So we have celebrate with some little holly and berries. Some holly and berries in little shapes. I bet they have a die in their collection that matches that. Little to from tag. Do we think that's mistletoe there? Because it's kind of upside down, or maybe it's just more holly and berries. I know nothing about flowers and plants. Oh, I definitely know they have a die shape similar to that. I like that. That would actually make a really good tag shape too. And while I'm thinking about that, I have another kind of announcement. All right. So then I only see one of these 2 from. Oh no, it got stuck in there. So, oh, and here we go. Watercolor tags. Go with the flow. An artistic watercolor flow using these beautiful holiday designs pre-printed on watercolor cardstock. Use with TE liquid watercolors or watercolor pencils and create mini works of art to add to your holiday gifts. There we go. All right. So there's 6 designs and 2 of each. Amy was late because of PT. Fill me in, Amy. It seemed like I basically like ran off the head for the first 25 minutes. You're just getting here kind of as we're opening. If you want to maybe go back and watch it at 2 times speed until you catch up, there was a lot of information. I'm not sure anybody would be able to write it all down in the chat. So either go back now or you can rewatch the first, 25 minutes later. And thank you to everybody else who has joined us a little bit late. I know many of you have. Okay, one thing I wanted to tell you about. So last night, as I was looking at Tailored Expressions to see how many other liquid watercolors they had to go with their inks, I actually found that they had one for Blue Corn and Spearmint, which I owned. And they also have one for Peaches and Cream, which it's an ink color I have, but it's probably similar to the Gina K cardstock and ink I'm using, but they don't have cardstock, so I didn't have that swatch in my book. They also sell the Peaches and Cream watercolor, so I might have to add that to an order this month, so we could possibly have that as well. All right, so we will pick something to use today. Let me know over in the chat which company you would pick to use. And I will get our wheel ready. All righty. So I have added Gummiapan in there. You'll see it between Pink and Main and Tailored Expressions. So let's go ahead and see what is going to win today. Everything is in play. Oh, another viewer's choice. That's the second one already. So guys, that means that you get to decide. So I'm going to get the poll ready here for you. So it's a good thing I already got you kind of thinking of that. Karen's question shot way up, so I can't find it, but she said, I believe they have an I Want It All bundle on the watercolors. There are 28 of them. Awesome. I already do have probably 8 to 10, so I'm gonna have to buy them individually, but that's great to get started. So let me get the poll ready. So TE is Tailored Expressions. PM is Pink and Main. Spell is Spellbinders. And finally, we'll do Gummy for Gummiapan. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to vote in that poll. And after you're done voting, make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Yes, I can show them. Here we go. Oh, maybe. Let me put it back to overhead. So hydrate, give the video a thumbs up. We have Gummiapan or Gummy, Spell or Spellbinders, PM for Pink and Main, or TE for Tailored Expressions. Have about a minute left to get your vote in. Guys, we are already up to 110 likes. That is fantastic. I have about 150 of you on here, so please, once you voted, if you'll go ahead and click that thumbs up button. All right. And the Gummiapan one, I'll hold it up too in case you came in late. It was like a little stuffed reindeer, which we will have to use some, if that one gets picked, we will have to use some unique colors for our reindeer because, you know, we're limited on what we can use. All righty. The timer is up. So let's end the poll. With 56% of the vote, we will be using the cute little stuffed reindeer today. Okay, let me clean everything up because I don't want to lose anything. Put everything back in their bags. And now the hardest part's going to be like thinking, you know, because I need to have some kind of background for our little guy, you know, thinking what I'm going to put behind it, which, you know, I can always use anything I've received so far this month, or, you know, I have like my inks and my card stocks over there. I honestly think, guys, what do you think if I add him to this little tag right here? I think that would look great. Like if he's just like kind of sitting over in the corner, and maybe we can do like a little watercoloring of our greenery there. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I am going to have to go over and find those dies that I'm looking for. So, you know, I showed it to you on the first day, so we'll go ahead and make use of it while I am over trying to find the dies I need. I am going to put on a little Alicia will be back video. All right, who else was grooving there during the little music? I always do. I really love that song. So I did find it. It is the Tailored Expressions Arch Stacklets die set. Let's see if we can find out which one is going to match this. And later today, I will add this die set to the description box. And just so you know, if you're ever inspired to either shop at Tailored Expressions or the other retailers that I showcase here, I do usually have affiliate links down in the description box. Now, if you don't know what affiliate links are, those are links for you to use where I get a small portion of the sale. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it kind of helps me keep buying more stuff to showcase here. And it's just kind of a way to say thank you. So if you do have a favorite creator and like, you know, that they've shared, you know, items from almost any crafty company, you can also reach out and be like, hey, do you have an affiliate link for Spellbinders or Pink and Main or Gina K? And then they can send you that. You don't necessarily have to use what they've linked you to, like a specific product, but if you use that link to go to the store, then they get credit for it. I think, hold on. I think maybe I haven't found the right size, but I did just see a comment. I don't know if it's Jeannie or Jean. You'll have to let me know over there. I'll try to pay attention for your answer. I have watched a lot of crafters' lives, and I have to say you have it all together with the banner message at the bottom, the polls, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, thank you so much. That is so kind. I have lots of fun. I hope that you guys do too. And I do know that people love a poll and, love to be able to have some interaction when they can. So that's so kind. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. I'm going to call that the right size. And I'm going to get out the next one bigger, and we'll do a little mat on it, so we will have a little bit more color for our little guy. Don't forget, if you did watch the blindfold challenge, to say which was your favorite stop and put that hashtag blindfold in the chat. And if you haven't watched it yet, make sure to check out that link below. Okay. I'm going to bring in my little baby Scout. I don't think I'm going to cut this one yet. I'll cut it after I watercolor. So, oh, Carol Reed, thank you so much for becoming a member.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Carol. Your name will be going into the bubblegum ball as well. All right. And I thought I saw one other comment. All right, maybe not. Okay, I got a little sidetracked, sorry. Okay, so I get out my cute little die cutter. And I think I'll cut his body and arms if I have like a little scrap of oyster. And what we'll do, or what I'll do, I don't know. I keep saying what we'll do because I feel like you guys are so in on this creating, because you help me decide what to do. But I don't know. Is that annoying when I say what we'll do when you're not really doing it? I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to get out, I probably need a bigger scrap of the oyster cardstock. Oh, no, here's two little ones. Cut that out of oyster. Kind of figure out how these dies work. Can you fit on there? There you go. I always like to make the best use of my cardstock, because this is my fancy stuff. Just the stuff I get at Tailored Expressions, but it costs more than if you go to like Hobby Lobby or something. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to all right, it looks like most of you like it when I say we, so I'll try not to correct myself each time when I say it. Dawn, I opened Spellbinders, Gummiapan, Tailored Expressions, and Pink and Main today. And the one that viewers chose that I have to use was Gummiapan, which is this little stuffed reindeer. Thanks again to Creabea for sending me this calendar. So that's the one I have to use, but I'm also using today's gift from Tailored Expressions. I want to look. Okay, we're going to leave that like that for now. And I might go in with my oyster marker and color in his antlers darker, and maybe with the peach. Oh, yeah, I have a peach. Maybe with the peach color in his ears. I'm going to set this to the side for now. I'm not going to die cut my background just yet. Okay, so I mean, this is easy to pick up, but I grabbed, I thought there might be a handle there. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. She says she forgets I can't see everybody because they feel so included. I love that. There you go. Christina says I can use the royal we. Well, I am definitely royal. Kim asked, did I open up the first 3 days of the Gummiapan? I did not, Kim. I did way too much of this at the beginning, and I felt like we should get started. But at the end, if I feel like we have time and you guys aren't yet too sick of me, we will open those first 3 days. So, but you know what? I'll take a poll later because I know you guys love a poll. And speaking of how many, we have 121 likes and 149 viewers. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, guys. All right, now I have to try to figure out how my little arms are going to go on this guy. But you know what? Let's add a little shading first. Let's add some shading. So I'm going to get out my Bitty blender brush and the Oyster ink. And today, since I'm going to be doing watercoloring, this is a TE placemat, and I have a laminator that will do 11 by 17. So I just laminated it, and I use this when I'm doing kind of messy stuff because I can just clean it right up. Oh, goodness. I'm going to throw my dies over on my tray so I do not lose those. Yeah, Catherine just said it. I saw her say, don't lose track of his arms. I know, Catherine. I made sure to find those first. They're going to stay right there nice and safe. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm just going to put a little bit of shading, kind of where I think some might be. So along his back side there. And it's not going to be, you know, real noticeable. It's just a little bit. But I am going to go up on his ears. Oh, here, I'll use this. I'm going to get out just a teeny tiny piece of Post-it tape. And I'm going to kind of try, I'm going to try to cover up his ears. I just kind of want to be able to ink the antlers. And those I'm going to go with a pretty heavy hand so they stand out. You can tell there's something different. I know I said earlier I was going to color them with marker, but I think this works great. Hold on. Carol said, I need one of those magnetic sheets that fit into the stackables. I did see those, Carol. Those are pretty neat. I don't know if you were here the other day when I shared this. I have this mini cookie tray. It was actually a kid's cooking pan from IKEA. And I just put like a sheet of magnet in there. That's what I use, so I can just throw it off to the side. But I did see those magnet sheets. Those were very neat. Jeannie said she must be living under a rock, the roll of Post-it tape. So I only knew about this because Taylor of Tailored Expressions uses it in her lives, and it is handy. Now, I'm not going to lie, it is pricey. So I try to use as little pieces as I can and really conserve it. A lot of times I'll just try to use Post-its, but I'm running out of those. So it is handy to have, though, for just quick masking. And you know, you can use it over and over. I could use these more, but you have to be careful that you don't kind of get that ink wet with a different color. All right. Oh, look, that looks great. Look, you can definitely now tell where his antlers are. Do a little bit more on the back side. Getting a little personal there between his legs. Maybe a little under his chin. And now I think I don't even know what to do with his arms, you guys. You know what? Let's bring in, oh, he's going to sit the opposite way that I thought he would on our little holiday cheer tag. But let's bring him in and kind of figure out where his arms could sit. Okay, look at that. Do you think that's the hand? Oh, I bet so. Because look, yeah, that the foot the foot is the end of it has that same thing. So I wonder if we could just, okay. Okay, he might look a little, I think I need that in front of him, so. But I want to add some shading before I get it on there. And guys, we're just going to go for it. Okay. So I think I'm going to figure out where I want his arm to go. And then I'm going to use that same piece of Post-it tape. Let's see. I want to make kind of like a little hinge. I'm just going to carefully then, I know it's hard to see, but I'm just, oh no, I'm not. That just flew off there. Okay, I was going to try to be all like, oh, let's hinge it, but never mind. It's way too little. I'm just going to put some glue on the back. And we'll adjust it. And I think, oh, I almost lost that other arm. I think we might need to put that other one behind there. Yeah. Okay. Definitely need some more ink on there. Once I kind of have it together, I'll hold it up closer to the camera. I'm going to try to have the other arm kind of start at the same spot on the back. And let's see, let's get out. I'm going to get out the Peach Olo marker. And I am going to go ahead and get out the blue. We'll do his eyeballs and the gray. All I'm going to do now, so here's what we've got so far. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some gray marker on his nose, some blue marker where his eyeball is, and then some peach there for the ear. And I just saw, I think somebody else, oh, the hands and the feet. I saw somebody say, I think it rolled up on me, but also maybe some peach cheeks. Well, let me start with what I know I'm going to do. Let's start with that. Because, oh, this is turning out a lot darker than I thought it would. I'm not sure we could do like rosy cheeks with that. Okay, so here he is so far. He looks like he's ready to climb a candy cane. Yeah, kind of like a candy cane pole dancer. Okay, should we add the peach to the ends of the arms and legs? I'm going to do a poll on this one because I won't be able to count it. Yes or no? Should I put the peach as his, like, just right here at the end or not? So go ahead and vote. Hydrate if you haven't already. And then get your likes in. Make sure to hit that thumbs up after you vote. So here's our little guy. I see some of you have said to do his nose in peach. We can do that. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I will. Oh, well, now it looks kind of peachy gray. I'd already colored gray underneath it. Let me see if the darker one will work. Okay. Now it's kind of gray peach. All right, get those votes in. We have about, oh, I forgot to set a timer. I'm going to count to 30 in my head. All right. I did see Helga said to try pencils. I honestly wouldn't even know where they are to get them out easily, but maybe I can try for maybe future projects to see if I can find my pencils and try to match some. Because it's not something I use often, so I don't have it right where I can grab it. Honestly, don't even know where they are. All right, guys. Let's stop the poll. All right, with 3/4 of the vote, 75%, I will be coloring in his little hands. So here we go. Here we go. And because there's that nice slit there, it's easy to see and follow. Okay. So there's our little reindeer. And I just realized I probably should have done the watercoloring first so it could dry. Oops. Okay, now we're going to do some watercoloring. So I'm going to set this little guy aside. And let's see. I'm going to get out, I have the spearmint. And then from earlier in the Advent, I have the Brussels sprout. Now, full disclosure, you guys, a watercolorist, I am not. So I know as I add my color to this, many of you are going to be out there like, Alicia, what are you doing? Just let me go with it. Excuse me. I really have no idea what I'm doing. All right. So we're just having fun today. All right. Got to get out some more supplies. I still have my water from the other day. And I know I got that water brush from Tailored Expressions. I did not put water in it though. So I think I'm just going to get out just like a regular paintbrush. Ooh. Ruth has a great idea. Ruth says I could open the previous Gummiapan days while the watercolor dries. If I forget to do that, remind me. Make sure to put my name in all caps like you did, and we will open it. That is a great idea. See, it is teamwork here. We do this together. I'm going to get out my dropper bottle, I think, for the water. And I'm still going to take it out of this bottle, but. And Stephanie says, make it artsy by not staying within the lines. That's a trick for non-watercolors like us. Yeah, I definitely won't be staying in the lines. I probably couldn't even if I'd tried. All right, I just want a little water in there to clean my brush off. Oh, actually, I probably want a clean and dirty one, right? I guess I could just fill up the dropper bottle with water so I wouldn't have to use 2 different bottles, huh? Yeah, Iona, I had not filled up the water brush yet, and I suppose I could have filled it up with the dropper. But yeah, I'll try to remember to fill that up later today. So that will be ready in case we watercolor again. All right. Bye, Heather. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So now, I'm going to use Brussels sprout, which is what came in the advent calendar on, was it day 1, I think? Day 1 or day 2? And then I had in my stash Spearmint, which is another one of the colors from our color palette, which if this is your first day joining us, this is the color cube card that I'm using during the Advent series. So everything, for the most part, will include that. Okay. And again, absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. But what I'm going to do is put some water on some of these. And then I'm going to go just drop some paint into there. All right. Let me get a little piece of paper towel. We might be here for a while, guys, with this. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put water on every other branch. And then go in with my color. And I have to remember, it doesn't have to look perfect. I'm trying to like make everything uniform. And I know I haven't done the secret word yet. If I could get you a favor, ask you a favor, don't start sharing in the chat if we've done it or not. If somebody asks and I see it, I'll let them know. But now I have to wait for a while to do it. Yeah, at least in theory in my head. So I already know what it is for today. I pre-planned it before we even went live. Okay. Oh, hello, Danny. Welcome. Okay. A few more with the dark color. Oh, the tornado sirens are being tested, so sorry if that gets loud behind me. Oh, it's already done. That wasn't very long. Oh. No worries, Iona. I know I hadn't said anything yet. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. I am going to hit this with the heat tool just so I don't make it run with the lighter color. I'm going to put it on mute. And then you also, the tornado siren is still going off, so you won't have to hear that. Darn it, I wanted to take off some of the moisture with the paper towel since it wasn't drying as fast, and I actually removed some of the color. That will teach me to be impatient. So now I need to go back in and recolor some of those. Oh, I forgot this. Okay. All right, we will pause there. I'm going to let that dry naturally for a little bit. I'm not going to dab at it again. I will go ahead and give you your secret word. So get out your tracker. Remember, I will only show you the one where I have filled in day 1 from the kickoff, but you can download this by using the link in the description box below underneath the related videos or links to keep track of it. And today's secret word, in honor of my question at the beginning of today's chat, is going to be blindfold. BLINDFOLD. If you have not yet seen that hop, don't forget I have it linked below. And I can't remember, I don't think I set Nightbot up to share it. But let's hydrate and answer a couple questions while that dries a little bit. Karen says, has Taylor done a live or some kind of tutorial using these watercolor sheets? I have no idea. I haven't seen her, but I bet she has. I think, well, yeah, because I think they have some that go with the calendars that are popular. So I bet around the holidays she does share that. All righty. I'm just going to give that a minute. Have a drink, give the video a thumbs up, share it with a friend. It's got a message about my internet connection. Okay. Yeah, she does do a couple live, or at least one live a week, but I don't think she watercolors at them all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do some drying here. And yes, that is a great point, Marilyn. So yeah, during Advent, Taylor will go on live on Fridays to open that week's Advent things. So definitely this Friday, she's going to show you how to use this all correctly. That's a great point. All right. While that's drying just a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and cut the matting piece. And let's get out our... We do have some peach on our deer, right? I think we've already done the, I've already done a couple tags with that as the mat. But I haven't done any with this darker blue. So, oh, where's my little... Oh, here. Oh, I thought I lost our little guy. So So we're going to put our little guy right there. So this is a really dark blue. It's called blue corn. So should I do the matte in peach or blue? And I am going to add a poll. Peach or blue? I think right now we're going to be kind of green heavy. So I was trying to bring in some other colors from the color palette. So I'm going to give you a minute to vote on that. This time I did remember to set the timer. Welcome to anybody who has just joined us. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Make sure to stick around. I will be giving away today's tag. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Tina. So we got about 20 more seconds to get that vote in, and then I'll just use that same shape is what I'm going to cut this out. Helga, I'll do Gummiapan when my lighter green dries. Luann, there are berries in the greenery, but I don't yet have the peach watercolor from TE. Because that would have been the color I would have had to do it in. All right. Oh, it wasn't super overwhelming with 55% of 54 now. 54% we're going to do the blue. So I'm hoping, yes, that fits on there perfectly. I'm hoping this will go through my little scout. Because, you know, I'm going to have to, so it cuts correctly, I'll need to angle it a little bit. I wonder, though, if I send in the rounded edge, if I have to angle it. Let's just try that. We're going to do a little test here. Maybe that was just because I tried to send in a straight end. Yep. Okay. So it did go through really nicely like that. Oh, until the end when it's straight. Ooh. Yeah, Helga, I just saw that too. I saw that the water palette was shaking as I was sending that through. I definitely don't need that to spill. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead now. We'll color the lighter green ones. I want to kind of, I don't know if I got this too light. Nah, I think that'll be okay. What is your guys' experience with watercoloring? Do you do it a lot? Have you done it some? Have you never done it on your cards or your paper crafting? I've done it infrequently, very infrequently. Might have to get us out some more of the, I hope I can make this spearmint watercolor last. It's getting kind of low though. Never done it, Susan. Christine likes it better than coloring since you don't have to stay in the lines. That's a good point. I could definitely make use of that. Well, and since a TE calendar had that watercolor, I'm sure it'll be making another appearance. And I think I am going to go ahead and order the peaches and cream watercolor just so we can have some other shades from the color palette. I'm going to do one more dot of this and go in with some, oh, I had some water in that thing, but I squeezed the top. Oh goodness, guys, I should not be. I'm having a lot of oopsies happen off screen here. All right. I just want to get some of those a little darker where it was kind of running out at the end. Okay. All right, guys, I think that's probably as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to put my water away so I don't spill it. And then while that is drying a little bit, will have to hit it with the heat tool. But while that's kind of drying there, we will see what was in days 1 through 3 on the Gummiapan. So I have seen 1 and 2. I haven't yet got to see yesterday's. So that will be new for all of us. All right, day 1. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one was cute. It's a little snowman. I'll put it on the back here. Little snowman. And he has a little top hat and, oops, little holly. So there was day 1. And then don't forget, from here on out, if I feel like I need to use any of these, on another day as accents, we can do that. And I think to make these easy to see, I'm not going to put it back in the folded paper. I'm just going to put it in the back of this. Day number 2. Dawn said she's just learning watercolor, loving it, and water brushes are amazing. Yeah, I need to get some water in mine. Okay. All right. For day 2, it was a tree in a circle, and then there, I think that's a little birdhouse to go with it. And make sure if you watched the blindfold challenge, make sure to let me know in the comments which stop was your favorite and include the hashtag blindfold. And number 3. So this one, I have absolutely no idea what it is. And apparently we might not. I can't get it open. There we go. Okay. All right, are we ready? Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Oh, that is cute. It's like a little puzzle border, but like I think you could like cut these out with different colors and just like randomly spread those. That's fun. Oh, I like that. I know that there are some people online who are sharing videos. Helga has shared a creator, and I think Christine Stokes, I think that's her name, has also been sharing. I'm definitely going to have to go see what they've done with that one. Very neat. Thank you again, Helga. Thank you so much for sending this. This is going to be loads of fun. Karen, yes, the puzzle border in rainbow. Now, I can't do a rainbow for the Advent, but yeah, that would definitely look awesome. Love it. Oh, Ruth says she is already sold on the Gummiapan Advent calendar. I think someone mentioned earlier, Ruth, that they found a distributor in the United States. If that person is still here, let Ruth know. All right, now let's bring this back in. But before we do that, you guys, I've been saying it a few times that if you did the blindfold, if you watched any of it, let me know and to put that special hashtag. So guess what, guys? We are going to maybe. How are we going to do this? All right. For anybody who has already gotten that hashtag blindfold in, I am going to pick one of you, and your name is going to go into our little bubble gum. All right, Gloria. She let us know she watched it, so her name will be going in to the bubblegum machine. Congratulations, Gloria. So you'll kind of see there how sometimes the little bubblegum machine will work. It might just be as random as me putting a question up there at the top and having you use a hashtag, all right? And then Gloria's going to get a little bubblegum ball into our giveaway. All right. And if you missed hearing about that, go back to the beginning of this video. I gave out a lot of information just about different things going on. All right. I see some of you putting the blindfolds in there. You did have to leave a comment like which was your favorite stop and include that. The blindfold isn't for, sorry, that might have been confusing. The blindfold isn't for the tag giveaway. That was that question that was pinned up at the top because they did that special hop yesterday. So you had to do the hashtag blindfold and then put your favorite stop on the hop. All right. I was thinking, oh yeah, I know something else I got to do. All right, sorry. Just got the giveaway ready for the tag later. Okay, I am going to have to hit this with the heat tool. It's not quite dry. So I will mute myself and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. All right. I need some tips. This thing is way like, how am I going to get that onto a tag? Now, if I was doing this and I wouldn't have time constraints, I would put this in a book and then put some heavy books on top of it to flatten out. Is it just a lot of liquid glue? Is that what I have to do? I did see that Tracy from Not Afraid of Color is here. So she's the person who I told you hosted and got together the Blindfold Hop. So make sure you subscribe to her if you haven't already. She says Crafty Al is playing next year, right? Those people were hella brave. I'm not sure if I could do it. Now, this morning, I did think as I was getting ready, you know, I take my glasses off, put on my lotion and everything. I can, yeah, everything's very blurry. Like maybe I could just do like a no glasses crafting, but man, they were brave. And Tracy did one too. Tracy played along as well. So I don't know, Tracy. I will think about it. Okay, I know I have missed a lot. Yvette says I have, oh, why isn't that there? Yvette, oh no, sorry. Yvette says that I have to play along. Yvette was in on it too. Oh, there you go. Danny says she'll come be my assistant. All right, well, that might make me think about it a little harder. I know. Oh, Stephanie says to just run it through my machine again. All right. Oh, Wanda said that too. Linda said double-sided tape, double-sided adhesive. Maybe next time tape it down. Mary, probably not a bad idea. I do have one of those watercolor boards. I could have probably done that. So, you know, sometimes when you're on the fly here, you kind of lose your mind and forget what you're doing. But I know that... Okay, so somebody shared... Was it Susan Rushton shared? Oh, here it is. Okay, Susan Lillard said, Color Me Nordic in the US is where you can get the Gummiapan Advent calendar. Oh, there, you said it again. Thank you so much, Susan. It was like way up there at the top. I couldn't find it over here. Thank you, thank you. If I missed any other questions or comments for me, will you re-put those in there? Because when I was asking for help, so many of you gave me suggestions and it just flew those up. So I will run it through that die cutter one more time. See if the pressure will do anything. And I almost think, so this came with a shim. It's not very thick, but I'm going to put that in there too since we don't have the die to take up space. We'll see what happens. Da-da-da. Just back and forth. All right. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad of an idea. Thank you. That worked pretty well. I think with some extra adhesive, it will work beautifully. Welcome, Diane. So glad you're here. Yes, if this is your first live, let us know. I know I asked earlier, but I forgot to look over. Okay, I'm going to put my shim away so I don't lose that. Now, I'm going to bring in the smaller of the two dies. And get a couple pieces of removable tape. Oh, I guess I could have left my die cutter here, huh? Oh, Ruth says it's her first full live. Awesome. I am going to angle this just a little bit because it had trouble going through the back, you know, when the flat part of the back went through. Sorry, my ring was going to fall off. Had to stop. Oh, it is Mary's first live too. Awesome. Rosie. Awesome. Yay. And if it is your first live, make sure to stick around because you'll be able to enter to win today's tag. Ooh, Barbara, she shared yesterday, she's trying new things during Advent. She said she just colored on a non-Advent card with watercolor pencil for her try something new today. Awesome. Love that. So sweet Jeanette's first live, but she watches the replays. Thank you. I hope that you'll keep watching, whether it's live or on replay. Sorry, I'm getting way out of screen down here. Okay. So you guys chose. Oh, I think that blue looks nice. It just adds a different color there. So I'm going to do lots of ATG and lots of liquid glue. And then I'm going to put this under some blocks to dry completely. And I think it was Stephanie who said yesterday, we were talking about the glue press and how like I'm like, you know, it clogs up, you know, I wasn't expecting that. But like she pointed out, it at least won't clog up while I'm down here. Whereas if I was using a bottle with a needle, I would have to put that in after every time I used it. So I have a little bit of a different attitude today about my glue press. So thank you. I think it was Stephanie. All right. We'll let that dry for a little bit. While I do that, let's check on the likes. You guys, we got over 150 likes. That is amazing. Thank you so much. If you are here and you have not yet given the video a thumbs up, please do so. It helps get it to other creators who might be interested and just shares the love, right? Let's see here. Sandra says, Gummiapan is taking pre-order shipping mid-December. All right, so it would get there late. But, you know, like we saw, all these wouldn't necessarily have to be Christmas related. So you could do like Advent in January. Oh, and that was from Color Me Nordic. Thank you. All right, let's hydrate. Everybody get a drink while we wait for that to dry. Sorry that we have some downtime today. And let's see. Okay, let's see. I think that had some time to sit. You know what? I guess I could go ahead and get my adhesive on the back of this little guy. I do want to pop him up. I just had a thought, you guys. I'm not sure. I'm calling it a he. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure that he stands out enough against the watercoloring. Should I maybe cut a piece of vellum? Like either I could cut a full piece of vellum or just like a circular part that goes in that end, or no vellum at all. All right, here I'm gonna do a poll time. So it's no vellum, full vellum, or like a partial circle at the end. All right. Get your votes in, people. Let me know what you think. So I think I have, you know, I love some vellum. So I did get out ahead of time some vellum pieces in here. I don't know if I cut 2 different weights. So I'm going to get out the lightweight one. And let's just kind of see. So that would be kind of full vellum. But I think even if I do full vellum, what I'm going to do is pick the smaller die to cut it with so that you'll still get to see some of the dark of the watercoloring. So get your votes in there. Or, you know, it would just be like something like that, you know, but I might do it like circular. I just want our little reindeer. I just want our little reindeer to stand out. All right. Let's see. With 58% of the vote, it is going to be a partial circle. This is the lightest vellum that I have. It's 17 pound. So we'll cut that in a minute. For now, I'm going to get my little guy on some foam tape. I have to cut some little pieces. All right. So what I will do, I'm going to see if I have a punch, like a circle punch that might be big enough, but I kind of doubt it. Now I'm going to try this. I'm going to punch a circle here. Ooh, that's not going to work. All right, because the vellum is so thin, it does not want to punch with that. So I just got a scrap of white paper out of my recycle bin, and I'm going to put that behind it. Now that punches easy peasy. I don't know if this will be big enough, though. Well, I think that will. So I want to kind of mark where the edge would be here. Okay. Get out that small die. I'm going to try to line that up. And of course, I need some removable tape to hold that right in place. So now I know where I want that partial circle to be. Oh, BJ Clark, thank you for liking and sharing. Okay, now what I'm going to do is like find the exact spot that this lines up. And I'm just going to put a dot of liquid glue where I know it's going to be hidden by our little reindeer. Because you want to hide that adhesive from the front. So we'll let that set for a minute. Stephanie said, somehow this year's projects seem more complicated. I am sure that we'll have a nice mix of both. Like, you know, yesterday's card, you know, was on the quicker side. I think we were just together for an hour. Some days we'll be here for an hour and a half, closer to 2. So I think we'll get a nice variety. Oh. Thank you, Christina. Thanks for all of the kind words. And yeah, I do like how the watercoloring turned out. Could have, like, I don't know how to not get kind of sharp edges, but that's okay with me. And now I'm going to take the backing off my tape. These things they come off the tape easily, but man, do I find them all over the house because they are super staticky. This one. You know, I'm going to put some liquid glue on that foam tape just in case I think I need to adjust our little friend here. Oh, and here, wiping it off on my finger, I learned that from Danny. Danny's Dreams in the chat. She says that helps hers from getting clogged as quickly. Oh, you guys. I think we did a great job. Look at our tag today. If you like this tag and you haven't yet given this video a thumbs up, please do so. But here we go, guys. We'll give away here in just a minute to one lucky live viewer. Oh, is that what Danny said? It's not for it to not get clogged. It's for not gunking up the holder. Oh, well, I found it helps with clogging too. But yeah, I forgot. You said that you had gotten a lot of glue inside this thing. Thank you for the kind words. All right, I have a mess here today, you guys. I'm just going to throw everything kind of behind me for now. I'll clean up later. Zoom in a little closer on today's tag. Well, oh, I thought I lost my remote. So here is today's tag, and we use the Gummiapan dies for this. Oops. The Gummiapan dies and the little watercolor pieces from Tailored Expressions. So there we go. Thanks again to Helga for the calendar. I think so many of you already love it. That is great. We've only had it one day. Okay, guys, let me get the giveaway ready. All right. If you would like to enter to win today's tag, one time in the chat, you are going to type #Mary, #MERRY. Remember, just type it one time, but if you do find that you misspelled it or you put in a space, go ahead and type it one more time to get your entry, and you'll have 2 minutes to get that in. I'm going to take a screenshot of our new members today, just in case that disappears on me. And as the Marys are slowing down, if you have any final questions, go ahead and put those in. Remember to make sure to put question in front of it in all caps so it's easy for me to see. The tag giveaways are open anywhere in the US. You just have to be at least 18 years old and a subscriber to my channel. Down to about 30 seconds. If you are going to be joining us tomorrow, put #tomorrow over there in that chat, whether it's live or the replay. Those tomorrows are already coming in. Yay. So glad you're going to be here. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay. No, I'll tell you that after we pick a winner. Okay. The timer has went off. So let's pick a winner. All right. We have 90 of you entered today. Remember, you might not see your name on screen, but there are 90 of you entered. So congratulations to Stampin' Bobby. Congratulations. Bobby, you will want to make sure that you fill out the Google form at the very bottom of the description box. If I were you, I would do it right after we end the live so you don't forget. You have 24 hours to fill that out and claim your tag. I was thinking about tomorrow, and I said, I'm so glad you guys keep joining me. I have decided, you guys, oh yes, thank you for the congratulations to Bobby. I love that. I have decided, because let me tell you, a normal month, Alicia doesn't get dressed every day. Alicia stays in her pajamas, all right? So I am declaring the weekend Advent lives. I'm declaring those pajama days. So if you would like to join me and wear your pajamas while we get together on Saturday, possibly Sunday too, I hope you'll do that. I did buy a new pair of pajamas at Walmart the other day to wear for the first one. If you think you're going to wear pajamas this weekend with me, put pajamas over there in the chat. And if you're watching this on replay, put pajamas down there in the description box. Yeah. Peggy says, oh, where's it at? Peggy says it's PJ day today. Man, it most of the time is for me. And I will tell you that when I worked at the school, which I worked at an elementary school with Danny for a while, I loved it when we got pajama day. You know, we'd usually get it during special weeks, and I would go out and buy, you know, my new pajamas for the year. Good times. Karen is in her pajamas now. All right. In my PJs almost every day. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm usually like, maybe I should get dressed, but they're so comfortable, right? One thing I want to do before we go, you guys, we have, let me get the... 166 likes, you guys. So we're going to pick some names for our Gumball drawing. So let me get that ready. Let me get it ready. I'm going to pick 3 names today since we got over 150. All right. If you are still here and you would like your name put in the special Gumball machine, I'm going to have a couple giveaways throughout the month using the names in here. Put in the chat one time, hashtag likes, hashtag LIKES. Get in the Gumball, get in the Gumball. And I am going to, for those of you who are watching on replay, I am going to see if I can figure out a way, besides the ones I mentioned at the beginning of the live, to get you in the Gumball machine as well. I am going to pick 3 of you today. Oh, I need to sign. I am going to, the back of the tag is pretty dark. I'm going to put a white cardstock on the back and sign it. So I'll do that later. I have usually been showing you when I sign it. I can't find my little plastic folder for my Gummiapan thing. All right. Got about another minute. Get those hashtag likes in. All right. I was worried some of you might have taken off after I did the tag giveaway, but 84 of you are still here and want your name in there. Dawn says, is everything for US only people? The bubblegum giveaway and the tag giveaway are anywhere in the world. And if you are international, you'll want to check out the kickoff video for more information on international. So international viewers will want to collect those secret words this year. I haven't told exactly what they're in the running for, but there will be a giveaway. Question for the replay watchers, could you have them leave hashtag replay in the comments and take names from there? I used to be able to do that really easily, Susan. There was this website where, yes, you could be like, okay, take the comments from this video. But now they want you to pay to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to think maybe something else, unless I can find another free one. Anybody out there, if you know, let me know where I could do that. All right. Let's pick 3 winners. Are we ready? I got to get out my pen so I'm ready to write these down. All right. Our first winner is Linda Gorman. Linda Gorman's going to be in the bubblegum machine. Congratulations, Linda. Winner number 2. Here we go. Congratulations to Shannon C's going in the gumball machine. And final winner for today's bubblegum bonus. Maybe that's what I should call it. Oh my gosh. I think I will call it the bubblegum bonus. That's perfect. Third and final person today going in the gumball machine is Don Thomas. Congratulations, Don. All right. Let me know if you like a bubblegum bonus by putting hashtag bubblegum over there in that chat box. All right. Let's remove this. See, again, if you have any final questions or comments, get those in. Otherwise, you know, we're going to say our goodbyes. I do want to show this to you again in case you're coming in late. Cindy shared this on a little Facebook message that I'm a part of. It is everybody who is doing daily YouTube videos about Spellbinders, and then there is a Facebook group and a non-daily YouTube video. I will put this graphic over in the Facebook group. If you're not yet a member, check out the bottom of the description box below. Thank you again to Cindy for letting me share this. I do have her Instagram hashtag down here at the bottom, so if you're on Instagram, why don't you give her a follow? All right, guys. Ruth says she went to the dentist with her PJ top on under my jacket hoodie. Oh, Ruth, I have been there. I'm like, can I get away with this? Love it. Love it. So Susan said that should be the design for my gumball machine, rainbow colors bubblegum bonus. Who knows? I do like that bubblegum bonus, though. All right. Let me see. I saw a question here at the bottom. Barbara wants to know, what size did I print the cover photo for your mini album? Oh, guys, I totally forgot to show you what I did for my album today. Oh, my goodness. So, oh, and I need to add this back. So I completely forgot. I have been sharing what my album page is for the day. I have pre-recorded videos each day for Spellbinders using just the Spellbinders dies. And let's see, I cut something. Yes, okay. So, you know, the other day I accidentally revealed something I shouldn't. So I did cut a piece of cardstock for that. But here's what I made for day 4 using the Spellbinders dies. Make sure to check out my channel to see how I did that. It says hello friend behind there. I used a color cube card to get that color palette. But Barbara wanted to know what size did I print the cover? So I've had some people ask me. I grabbed a screenshot from the Spellbinder site to get this image. But if that's not something you can do, you could also take a picture with your camera and print it. And I think it's probably about the same size as the inner pages, but I will double check. You know, I like this ruler, but it's upside down to me. It is 3.5 by 4 3/8. So it is a little bit different than what's inside. But if you have a different album, maybe a different size, yeah, measure the album you have. Sorry, I got sidetracked. That is sidetrack seems to be happening a lot today. I keep seeing all the comments. I did see Ruth said, do I know if people are sharing videos using the TE calendar as well? Besides Taylor every Friday, I do not know of anyone else. You could maybe also look over on Instagram if people are sharing photos if you're on there. Bye-bye, Rebecca. Thank you. Have fun at work. Oh. Dawn, I'm getting real sidetracked. I don't think, have I missed anybody else's? Yeah, Christine. Squirrel. Yep, definitely. I think Danny likes to say that too a lot. Squirrel. All right, I think I got everybody's question. Nightbot did let you know if you want to pick up the Spellbinders calendar, kind of your last chance there of any place I have links for. The Spellbinders website still has some left. And, their stuff, it isn't dedicated to holidays either necessarily, so you could get that any time of year. So if you wanted to pick that up, I would love it if you would use my affiliate links. And, Yvette, I am so sorry. Yes, Yvette has a live before me every single morning. So Yvette Olea Creates, check out her channel. You can get a sneak peek of what we're going to be opening if you go to hers first. Sorry, Yvette. Again, squirrel. All right. Well, thank you guys all for being here. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Just a few more days until our pajama day. And until then, guys, I hope you're having a crafty day. Bye-bye.